Magic and science, logic and creativity, efficiency and emotions. The theory of liberalization says that our brain is divided into two hemispheres, the left brain and the right brain. And the way each hemisphere processes information is a little bit different. The left brain is all about logic, strategy, science. It wants to know the reason behind white light splitting into a rainbow. Our right brain, on the other hand, is more imaginative, creative, intuitive. It doesn't really care about why. All it's worried about is the beauty and magic behind that rainbow. Our brain that works on a use it or lose it principle is closely associated with the muscle. The more you use it, the better it is. All through my growing up years, my training as an engineer, my education, I was predominantly logic based. Things had to be done in a certain way, strategically. And somehow, over the years, I lost touch with magic. In fact, I believe that even as a child, I never really cared about magic. I was more worried about the science, the technique, the tricks that the magician was using behind the stage. And this is how I operate my business. Find the best proven strategies to achieve the best ROI for myself and my clients. When I started my business as an author, as an entrepreneur, helping businesses and brands with their strategies, with their brand building, with their growth, launching books, I was getting a lot of clients. However, most of them were not willing to pay me what I actually deserved. I was having a big business, I was very busy, but it was not a very well financially viable business. And so I hired a business coach to help me. The very first thing that my business coach asked me was to put my logic on the side and use magic to create my masterpiece. I was at loss of words. I thought I had hired the wrong business coach because magic doesn't really work in business. I looked at this email and I was confused. Magic, logic, logic, magic. What is he really trying to say? In business, everything is done strategically. We need long-term goals, short-term goals. We need a plan. We need to have all the pieces of puzzle together, and then only we can have a successful business. My only association with magic growing up in India was Bollywood movies. A young, tall, dark, handsome man coming on the white horse to rescue the love of his life, and together they live happily ever after. But this was not movie, this was real life. And no man is going to come on a white horse and rescue me and my business magically. I had everything that it takes to have a successful business: a great website, a social media presence, a lot of PR behind my back. Oh my gosh, I even had an interview on Good Morning Arizona. I had all my strategies in place. My business has to be successful. But the reality is, in fact, it was, people were not knocking on my door. And even if they were not willing to pay me. And then I went into self-doubt. I started questioning myself. Why is my business not successful? Is it my looks? Do I need to be pretty to attract more clients, to attract more high-paying clients? Is it my accent because I come from a different country and I'm trying to grow my business in a different country? Is it my confidence and lack in myself? And that's when I had this aha moment. That was the magic I was missing. The magic I was missing is belief, faith, belief in myself. Even if the whole world thinks that I cannot be successful, I need to believe that I have it in me, that my genius is what is needed for the betterment of the world. And once I had this realization, once I started using the logical aspects of my business and integrated them with the magical sides of my life, I became an entrepreneur in true sense. So how can we do this? By changing our attitude. When I started my business, I would tell people, oh, I have a small business. I'm not sure why I use that terminology, because my business was not really small. It was not a side hustle. It was my primary source of income. So I started changing my verbiage and I said, oh, I have a big and a successful business. And voila, as soon as I used that, things started changing. You know why? Because our words have power. When I started using the power of words, my business and my life started changing. Having patience. These days, we see all these stories of overnight success on social media and we get discouraged, we get depressed. But we have to understand that it takes time to create magic. It takes time to create masterpieces, be it 6 months, 1 year, or 6 years. Magic takes time. And we have to stop comparing ourselves with others. Somebody might achieve that magic in 6 months. We might achieve that magic in 6 years. Doesn't really matter. What matters is it's your magic and it's unique to you and only you. Knowing yourself. That is the key. And knowing your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this business is the key to the success of any business. I come from an engineering background. I was working in the corporate, getting good paycheck, but I decided to leave it and work for myself. I knew it wouldn't be easy right from the beginning. I knew I had to learn a lot of new things. I had to really dive into things that were really, really new and unaware. But I still took that leap of faith and started working for myself because I wanted to create jobs for others. I wanted to serve humanity the way I really wanted to serve and not under somebody else's guidance and rules. I wanted to be my own boss and my own creation. Even if I fail 100 times, I'll get up and try 200 times. But at least that failure and that growth will be mine. I'll own it completely. And that's my why. And therefore, all of us need to know the reason behind why we are doing, be it job, be it workout, be it your business. Why does it really matter to you? Why is it so important to you? So knowing your why is really important. And finally, living every moment with joy. You know, success is so subjective. Some people equate success with having $1 million in their bank. Some people equate success with going backpacking all across the globe. Success is subjective. It changes. Definition of success is different for everybody, but joy is something that will stay with you every moment of your life. Whether you have $100 in your bank or $100,000 in your bank, but if you live with joy, if you live in the moment, and if you're grateful for everything, then success will be yours sooner or later. So I invite you today to find that magic in your life, to integrate the logical aspects of your life with the magical aspects of your life and see where life takes you and start living the life of your dreams. That's my message for you. And I want that for you. I want you to find logic in magic and live the life of your dreams. Thank you. Namaste.